YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Big Broom, man. I'm just coming at y'all with some shit that went heavy on my mind. Y'all might know from the last video or whatever about how I was talking about at what point do the felony stop making a difference. But this like a part two of that, you know what I mean? Just a couple days later, I sat and thought on it, you know what I mean? My point I was making in the last video is that when I go to a job interview or put in an application and I state that I have a felony on my background, and how people treat you, you know what I mean? How it's like you didn't commit this crime 20 years ago. It's like I committed the crime 20 minutes ago. You feel me? At what point do I stop being that felon? You feel me? At what point do people stop holding it over my head? You know what I mean? True enough, I did it. You know what I mean? And where I'm from in Georgia, it was one of the top 7 crimes. So my crime in Georgia eyes was no different than, you know what I mean? Just look at the top 7 in Georgia, and you make your call. But my thing is, I've been free for over 20 years. I ain't been back in nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Committed no major crime. Yeah, I done had little run-ins about little bullshit, but nothing that's a crime that's a felony. You feel me? Probably a ticket or two. You know, failure to appeal, and they want to lock you up for a day or two. All that, you know what I mean? But for traffic tickets. But other than that, I've been square. You know what I mean? I've been straight as arrow. You know what I mean? I ain't been out here in the streets trying to sell drugs or take from nobody or beat nobody ass, and which I done had plenty of opportunities to beat a motherfucker, but I haven't been into that. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. That's not where I'm at. And y'all gotta excuse me, because I'm kind of, you know what I mean, country slum. So, not to say I can't fit into the corporate world, because everybody know how to put on they little corporate little facade. It's all about trying to better myself, you know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing the past 3 years, you know what I mean? Went to college, got my motorcycle service technology diploma, you know what I mean? As we speak, I'm still in school to get my associate's degree, you feel me? So I'm a year in on that. But people don't see that, you know what I mean? All they see is felony. He's a felon. He committed the crime. But I was a teenager, a kid, not knowing nothing better. You know what I mean? I was naive to what I was doing, would follow me all my life. I was very naive to that. And the point of the matter is, now that I want to switch careers and further my opportunities as far as, you know what I mean, being able to provide for my family and travel like I want to, or, you know what I mean, buy nice things, you feel me? And not being subject to a McDonald's job or a Wendy's job. Not saying there's something wrong with that. A job is a job. But what I'm saying is I want a job that's going to be able to sustain me. Take me to a point where I can, you know what I mean, have extra. I don't want to live check to check. That's not life. You know what I mean? You ain't living check to check. You know what I mean? And when you live check to check, you might pay a bill, and that's your whole check. You feel me? And I'm not with that living. You know what I mean? I want something more than that. And it's like the more I try to better my opportunities or advance myself to a different plateau, it's like they knock me down every time. You know what I mean? and it's hard to keep getting knocked down and not gaining. You feel me? Not being able to do what you want to do and how you want to do it and when you want to do it. That's a hard thing, especially on the man. If you know what I mean, just it's hard on anybody. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say it's hard just on men. It's hard on everybody. Cause I know there's women out there with felonies and feel the same thing I feel. You feel me? But at what point do y'all start holding that over our heads? If anybody out there doing any hiring on any type of job,